Welcome to Japan and the impressive Suzuka track for today's qualifying session, where we should be underway shortly. Now then, Anthony Davidson, you're not getting any younger, but you have been involved in your fair share of qualifying sessions in an illustrious 30-year career. How do you deal with the pressure when you have that one chance to deliver a perfect lap?
It's not so much about dealing with the pressure, it's more about how you approach the risk and just how much of it are you willing to take. You're constantly balancing the car on the edge of grip from braking, cornering and traction. And over the course of a lap, it's easy to get that balance wrong. And that's why achieving the perfect lap is almost impossible. As you say, I've been doing this 30 years now, and it never gets any easier.
Expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now. You've fallen down the order, you're now in P7. Okay, that's pretty disappointing, but we can turn it around tomorrow.
Tough luck there. It's not quite where we'd want to be on the grid, but chin up, it's not the end of the world.
We're live today from the Mie Prefecture of Japan as we look forward to the Japanese Grand Prix. The 2015 race here was one of only 5 Grand Prix in history to feature no retirements at all. Although with the highly competitive field we have today, I don't expect we'll be repeating that stat anytime soon. 18 corners make up a lap of the incredible figure-of-8 Suzuka circuit, with 10 to the right and 8 to the left, for a distance of 3.6 miles. Average lap speeds around here are fairly quick. If it stays dry, then expect somewhere in the region of 136 miles per hour. And all this will be happening under the watchful eye of Anthony Davidson, who joins me for today's race. And assuming the weather holds, where do you expect to see the action unfolding today, Ant?
Well, most of the time, passing here is limited very much into the final chicane, or maybe down into turn 1 if you get a good run and some assistance from DRS. But if we're lucky, we might see a bit of bravery into the hairpin, a place that Kamui Kobayashi certainly made his own in the 2010 Grand Prix on his way to a very impressive 7th place. And as you say, Crofty, this is all assuming that the conditions hold out. We know how quickly the clouds can come in here at Suzuka, and if they do, all bets will be off.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, edging out Raikkonen, who'll start P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Turner, Sainz, Lewis Hamilton and Bottas, Magnussen, Grosjean, Ocon and Sergio Perez, Ricciardo, Leclerc, Max Verstappen and Alonso, Gasly, Ericsson, Brendan Hartley and Lance Stroll, Van Dorn and Sergei Sirotkin rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race. Green flag. We're accumulating some wear on the MG UK. To manage this, we'll need to lower Press deployment. OK, clear. A new strategy is available on the MFD. Safety car, no overtaking, reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up. Carlos is in the pits. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Caution, caution, the virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed. We have 2 laps of fuel remaining. The gap behind us is 1.6 seconds. Come on, you can win that place back. Okay, some information on Bottas. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow. This is your final lap of the race. Well done, good finish. You stepped up and achieved what we asked. Good job.
So Mercedes have won it, and what a great race it was. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
It was a question of right place, right time today. We were looking at an entirely different race before the safety car came out, but they were able to take full advantage after the field had been bunched up.
And here are our podium drivers today after that excellent race. They've excelled here, as they so often do, and it's a well-deserved victory. Mercedes, then, are on top today. To this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the Drivers' Table. Turner takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
I think I'm going to give it to Daniel Ricciardo. He's come through the field so well today, you know. Well deserved.
On to the constructors then. Mercedes have extended their lead at the top of the standings. After all that excitement, it's time for a lie down, I think. Thanks for joining us, and goodbye until the next race.
Great work out there today. How do you think it went? You must be happy with the result today. You're breaking all expectations. What's your secret? You're leading the championship. Are you happy to be there or feeling the pressure? Great. Well, that's everything.
Fantastic podium. Well done. Keep pushing like this for the rest of the season. We've received invitations to new historic events. You'll be able to choose whether or not to participate before the end of this weekend. Here you can see a list